Hi there, Scorpios. Welcome to your September 2015 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. Just gonna jump right in here and see what runes want to talk to you for September. Of course, the only way to get a reading only for you is to schedule one with me. I do private sessions on Skype. It's $65 for 30 minutes. Just drop me a line at the email address in this video or below this video if you want to set up an appointment. It's runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. Of course, you can also check out the video for your rising sign. That can give you a bit of additional information or clarification on these very general sun sign readings. I also wanted to mention I will also be offering one more online rune class this year, and that one's going to run November 2nd through December 7th. So if you haven't had a chance to sign up and you'd like to learn how to read the runes for yourself and others, you can sign up for that. The deadline to sign up is noon on Thursday, October 29th. So just let me know if you would like me to add your name to the roster. You can drop me a line at that same email address. I also wanted to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so yet, you might want to. It does kind of it does send you a notification whenever I upload the monthly videos, so you don't have to go searching for it. You just get it right to your inbox. Just click the red subscribe button beneath this video. I'll also put a link in this video if you want to just click that, but make sure you're done watching the video first. It will take you to the subscribe page. But let's see here, Scorpio. Just kind of trying to get see what general vibe I get from the runes and cards here. I do feel like in September, your focus is going to be on with the Three of Swords in reverse. So this may have been a situation right away when I have threes coming up. It could be something that involved 3 people, but this could have been in a family situation or with delay and frustration around Othil. So yeah, it could have something to do with someone from the past or a family connection. It could also involve a woman who is not beneficial or not helpful. So who is causing problems, being a manipulator, lying, deceiving. Yeah, there could just be some delay around, continued delay around this situation in September. But the Three of Swords in the reverse means that, you know, you've left a betrayal behind. So this could be something from the past kind of coming up again, one of those thematic things that keep coming up. It's kind of like you feel like this person betrayed you and manipulated you in some way or used you in some way or, you know, just didn't treat you right in some way. Or maybe you feel like another person did this because of a woman who is a bad sort. And you may move into September not quite knowing what to do with this. Or not quite knowing if there's a way forward or what actions, if any, you should take. There just seems to be some confusion. And you just may be putting it off. You may just be like, oh, I'm just gonna not talk about that, or I just won't bring it up. There could be, I'm getting this feeling of avoidance. Like I said, I just can't deal with that right now. And I'm just sort of over it. But I feel like your behavior maybe towards this person or people has changed and they've noticed that. There's something going on here as far as something about your demeanor or the way you're interacting. I think they know something's bothering you, and maybe you want them to know that something's bothering you, Scorpio. Maybe you're fine about that. But what I'm seeing here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse next to Canis in reverse is that you're just done with people that take advantage of you without giving back, and you're leaving them behind. And I feel like this started in August for a lot of you, but September is just like continuing that. It's like if somebody's take, but they're never giving you anything back, they're not even giving you a reason to stick around or to even, if all you get is grief from somebody, and this does not have to be romantic situations. I mean, this can be family dynamics, this can be any friends, co-workers, anybody, your boss, anybody who is not, who's being selfish with you know, they're wasting your time, they're wasting your efforts, they're wasting your money. You're done with that. And I mean, I feel like in September, I think you already made this decision in August. September, you're just moving on. Maybe these people don't want to let you go. They're like, oh, no, we'll do better. Or, oh, no, we're going to change this. Scorpio, I feel like somebody sees you in a way that is not really you. This is somebody that doesn't know you as well as maybe some of the other people involved in this. So maybe this is your family, but then there's an in-law or an outsider in the dynamic, or an outsider in some sense, who is maybe has accused you of things or is talking about you behind your back and kind of laying all of these sins at your door, but they don't really know you. They don't know what's up. This person doesn't have a clue about you. And so maybe you're hearing about this through the grapevine and you're like, you know what, I'm done with this crap. You know, I'm done with hearing this. Anyone who really knows me is, number one, not going to believe this and give this person the time of day. So I'm done having interactions with this person, because this rune in the reverse is very specifically, Legas in reverse, is a woman who is very friendly and talks great about to you, to your face. But then, you know, she turns around and talks about you behind your back. So, and you're like, I'm just done with this. I am done. Any situation or relationship or job that's just, you know, requiring more effort than pay or compensation, or, you know, if it's a relationship that, again, you're giving but not getting anything back, you're just done with it in September. And I think you'll be fully walking away from that situation, or at least looking for a way to do that. You may be looking for a replacement, or a replacement person, or a replacement job, in order to leave this behind. And I think the help that's going to be available to you is you definitely have spirit protection and the guidance of your spirit guides, but as well as maybe relatives or older people, wise people that you go to for advice. I think they're going to have a lot of wisdom to impart to you. And, you know, it's like, oh, you know, you'll be all right. Maybe this is somebody that it's not easy for you to leave behind, or a relationship that it's not easy for you to leave behind. But then you've got this person in your spirit guides letting you know, I gotcha, it'll be all right. You can do this. You can do this. It's going to be better for you in the long run. You're going to feel, you know, like your load is lightened. You're just going to feel free without that burden anymore. And I do think also that the help that's going to be available to you is that I think the downward spiral with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this kind of talks about, you know, luck not being on your side, feeling like you're always on the short end of the stick, or on the wrong side of this wheel, the downside of the wheel. That's going to be changing in September, because this is coming up in the help position. So, you know, if that was what August was like, September seems to be, maybe particularly when it comes to money or fortune or luck, maybe a lot of bad things, just, you know, unexpected things. Because the Wheel of Fortune also talks a lot about timing. So maybe, you know, everything broke at once, or you had to spend a lot of money in August to get things fixed, or maybe all your relationships kind of went into chaos in August, and you know, you were like, what is happening? In September, I think you're going to find that that's definitely starting to change. You're going to feel you're no longer on the downside of the wheel, but that you're going more on the upside. Now, a lot of this may have to do with Saturn. Scorpio, I know it turns direct. It's still in your sign, I believe, for a little bit in September, but it does turn direct. And I believe it may even move back into Sagittarius in September. I don't know. Watch your favorite astrologer to find out what those dates are. But even if it doesn't go back into Sagittarius, even if it's still in your sign, there's something about a lightening of the load coming up in September for you. So if you haven't felt like that has happened yet, I think you're going to start to feel it in September, Scorpio. You're just going to feel like, oh, finally all these things are off my plate, or finally I'm leaving this behind me. Go away. Goodbye. So yeah, maybe you felt like, you know, there was a lot of take with your money. you know, everybody wanting a piece of your money previously, and now finally you're able to kind of get your bearings and things start moving forward in September. Or you're able to kind of make ends meet, or make things, you know, kind of like, okay, we've got all these things fixed, so now it should be smooth sailing for a little while. And I do feel like you got a lot of people around you, Scorpio, because this is the rune of Manas coming up. And there are a lot of new people because we have the Four of Cups, but in reverse. So this indicates busyness. In the upright, the Four of Cups is kind of the card of boredom and just same old people. But with Manas, I think you're meeting a lot of new people in September, Scorpio. And so this could be new coworkers or just a new group that you join. Maybe it's causes, or maybe it's a class that you're taking. It seems like if it's a class, it's something that you're more interested in. It's not so much like a, you know, hard-nosed class, but something that you really want to join because of your interests or spiritual development, just something that you are very passionate about and interested in, and you're going to meet like-minded people. And this is going to be a theme over the next year for you, Scorpio, because you have Jupiter moving into your 11th house, which is the house of, number one, hopes and wishes. So over the next year, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you're dreaming about, you can make that a reality if you put effort into it. You've got Jupiter helping you. Jupiter will help move you in that direction, help you make those strides to get you where you want to go. It's also the house of group affiliations, your people, your friends, helping you meet new people and people who are in line with you, people who care about you, people who will support you, because that's what Manas is all about. People coming together to help each other, supporting each other. So if you haven't had that, you know, I feel like you're getting rid of the people that aren't doing that for you, and you're going to bring in new people who are. Now, some of you may be creating your own family, your own group. Maybe you're going to be finding new people who are, you know, creating your own family out of friends. Maybe if your own family is you know, they're not supportive of you, they haven't been overly helpful to you, you're going to find people who are and create your own family out of friends. And so you will make, Scorpio, over the next year, you will meet a lot of new people who will be in your life forever. They will be very much soul connections for you. You're supposed to meet these people for probably many and varied reasons, but they will be long-term connections. Those really long-term friendships, which are so rare. You really have the potential to do that over the next year. Now, what can't be changed in September with the Emperor? You're going to be taking charge with the Emperor and Fehu of money situation, ways to make your own money. Some of you may be becoming your own boss. Maybe you're leaving a job, you're starting your own business. You're like, you know what? And out of the gate, maybe you get a grant or you get a big client right off the bat. You're going to be working very hard in September, but I mean, it's going to be okay with you, Scorpio, because you're like, I need that money. So you're definitely going to recoup any money that maybe you lost in August, or that was, you know, difficult expenses or anything that cost you in August financially. You're going to get, you're going to start recouping that in September. Fehu is also the rune of the job offer. So if you are looking for a new job or trying to get a promotion, you could be offered a position in September. It's a good month to go on interviews, again, to meet new people, to be working with a new group. This can also be a rune, I've seen this come up to signify a new company as well. So would tend to be a smaller, more close-knit group rather than a large corporation, but that's better sometimes. Actually, most of the time, I think that's better. It just depends on what business you're in. But now the Emperor can be somebody who is a father figure or your boss, or somebody who will be your boss. He's a fair leader. He can be a bit intimidating. He also has associations with the sign of Aries. So this could be somebody who is an Aries person, or just somebody with Aries traits. Definitely a leader. Definitely somebody who... he can be a bit intimidating, because when he sees what he wants, he goes after it. He doesn't, you know, he has a tendency to kind of plow through obstacles rather than going around them or, yeah, avoiding them. He just tends to kind of, I'll just run right through that. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is signifying you, Scorpio. You're putting effort into a project. You're putting effort into a money-making venture. you're working very hard, but you're going to be reaping the benefits of that. So however hard you're working in September, you're going to be getting the compensation back. You're going to be getting the money back that you're going to be reaping the rewards of the efforts that you're putting in. Also, health looks great in September. So if maybe these relationships or these conflicts or issues in August took a lot out of you, you'll be getting your energy back in September, getting your strength back, your vigor back, and really forging ahead with work and your goals and going after those hopes and wishes like we talked about earlier. So that is what I see in September, Scorpio. I do hope that was helpful, and I'll see you back here in October.